Welcome to my channel. My next request is an interesting one. I get from time to time requests from Thomas, one of my regular subscribers, for performances on Worthy organs. And Thomas and I correspond relatively regularly, and I know that he owns a Worthy and plays it himself. And so I'm wondering if this is him. I don't think it is, because whoever this is German. But the request is for the channel Music for You, and you don't ever get to see the performer. He's out of the picture, off to the side. All you see is his arms. But he's playing a Worthy organ, and the song that he's performing is Goodbye, My Love. There's when you get to the screen that I'll show you. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll just wait till we get there and I'll read it to you then. How's that? In the meantime, I want to thank you for coming and for your support, for the wonderful comments you write, and for the love that you show me. I appreciate it so much. I really do. I always put the artist links in the description of their playlist because I want you to support them as well. But I put the link to the song that I'm reacting to in the description of the video. I also put a link in there from Wikipedia. If I can find anything that's relevant and makes sense, I'll probably find something for this song because it's a pretty popular song. But I don't put the link to the reaction request form because I'm not currently accepting new requests. I have over 3,100 in my queue. I've got to get some of those taken care of. I promised that I would, and so I will. And that's about 500 days worth of work. So in the meantime, for all you new people that are anxious to get a song reacted to, just come to my live stream on Sundays. I perform every Sunday for 3 hours at 4 p.m. UTC on Rumble, okay? So if you come to Rumble on Sunday at 4 p.m. UTC and you put a request in the chat, I'm going to react to it immediately. Okay? So this is Goodbye, My Love, presented by an unknown person. And, oh, I can't do that. Hold on a minute. You can see the German on the screen. I'm going to give you the translation. I'm happy to present to you a new version of the song, Goodbye, My Love, this time played on my new Worthy OAX 1000. Enjoy and have fun. This request was made anonymously on the 4th of December of last year. So if you've never heard a Worthy before, it's an amazing instrument. It really is. It's well, you'll hear it. Hmm. Isn't that amazing? That instrument is incredible. It really is. And this person, whoever it is, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to read you what he's written on his page. Okay, this is his description on his YouTube channel. Of course, I have to translate it because I don't speak or read German that well. Welcome to my channel. My channel is all about playing the Wurzi organ. I have no commercial interests with my videos. I play for the sheer joy of it on the dream instrument. I'm happy to share my passion with other music lovers who, like me, enjoy music. If you like my videos, I would especially appreciate a thumbs up and, of course, a nice comment. All my videos are open for comments. Constructive criticism is just as welcome as a friendly hello. In addition to my two Wurzi organs, I also like to use the Ketron, I think that's SD90, the V Arranger, or the Wurzius in my recordings. I want my tracks to sound as close to the original as possible, so I sometimes use individual tracks from a MIDI file or multi-track recording. I also enjoy recording individual tracks myself and then using them in my productions. You know, this is so cool. I mean, here's a guy sitting in his house making music and sharing it with the world, and he doesn't care about anything except that you enjoy it. And he's even willing to listen to criticism if you don't like it. That's so incredible. That's one of the things about the internet that makes it so much of a joy, is that we can sit in the living room with a guy in Germany playing his Wurzi and listening to him perform and enjoying the sound together. What? That's priceless. That's beyond measure. You can't put a value on that. It's incredible. And and he's just one person, and there's people like that all over the world doing the same thing, sharing their joy and sharing their artistry and their music and their skills to the world on YouTube. I thank God every day that we have the opportunity to do this. This is so incredible, and we should be so thankful for it, because where else could you go where you can get a concert in your home for free? You got to watch some ads, but I mean, that's a small price to pay, don't you think? Whoever this guy is, kudos to him for doing this. This is fantastic stuff. I pray that God will inspire you in your life to do things that you want to do, and that you will do them to the best of your ability, and that they will bless you every day like this guy is blessed by playing the organ. And I pray that same thing for every single person that you love. This is the Vietnam era vet, out.